get it all started. It's the place that got me started. It's crazy how it works. This is the Country Club Physio. It's kind of nice being handed the putter. This is the On the Bag series.
What the hell was that? Yes, sir.
I've got Byron Wilkerson here from Temple, Texas. He was a professional athlete, was in the Houston Astros organization for a few years. He has now entered the golf industry and is currently the sales membership director at a local club up here. Shout out to Gleneagles Country Club for letting us come out and play 9 holes. So this series is all about getting to know the person, not just the player. We're looking beyond the scorecard. That's really what speaks to me. I want to get to know the person. So I hope you guys enjoy. We'll hit the like and subscribe button.
What do you normally do in this hole?
So typically we know there's water back there. So you've got about 250 safe shot pretty comfortably. This is a dog leg right.
Okay.
Par 4. So what do you like to hit off the tee?
Go 4-iron.
All right.
And leave myself a little bit more.
I think that's a good idea.
What do you think?
I think that's a good idea.
You see that bunker down there across the fairway? I think I'm gonna aim right down in there.
Yep.
All right. I think I see a guy down there. Lord, I want to rain on him. Oh, that's right at him, isn't it?
You're all over him.
Well short. Okay.
So how did golf find you?
You know, it's funny you put it that way, because golf, in fact, it did find me. I didn't find golf. I grew up playing baseball. And so from the time I was 5 years old, I played Little League, T-ball, all of that. And then I got to high school at Temple High School, and I tried out for the baseball team. At the time, they only had varsity and JV. So as a freshman at a 5A high school, you had to make a JV team to play. And I went out for tryouts and got cut my freshman year in high school. And my mom, she's since passed away, but at the time she said, well, you're not gonna sit around and pout all spring. Grab your dad's clubs and go out for the golf. Dude, it was tough. I wanted to sit around and pout because, man, I love baseball. And looking back, I should have made the team then. I was good enough. I just don't think the coaches knew me. A lot of the guys that made the team, I'd beat up on them in summer league.
There you go.
So they were like, dude, how come you're not on the team? And I'm like, man, I got cut. Is this me right here?
You didn't do yourself a great job here, because now we have some trees to contend with.
Yeah.
Depending how confident you feel, that pin right now is kind of front and left.
Okay.
So you do have the option, if you get enough height on it, to go over the trees. So you're 153 to the pin. Wind's really not doing a lot.
So I usually hit an 8-iron, about 150, 155.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I can get it all and get it up. So maybe
if you're short, it's fine though. If you're short of the green, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather do that, or
I'd rather
a little punch 7 around there?
Punch 7 is probably the best move.
You're the caddy, man. Let's do it.
So a lot of kids showed up for those tryouts, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Probably 50 kids for 25 spots.
I could see how it makes it hard for coaches to really evaluate talent,
100%.
right? I mean, it makes it so hard.
100%.
I mean the classic story, right? Michael Jordan got cut, right?
Yeah.
From his JV basketball team, I think it was.
Yes, sir.
But look at that. Look at that shot.
What do you suggest right here?
Whatever speaks to you right now.
I think a little pitch with maybe 50 degree.
It's a good choice.
Ho, ho. Yes, sir.
That's a beauty. Had I not been there, would you have played it a little differently?
No, I probably would have played it the exact same way.
Good.
Just because, you know, I hit long irons and I know they're relatively safe.
Right.
And then I can hit that same long iron into a green and be pin high. And if I get up and down like that, then I can keep a score together. What are you thinking on this one?
You've got 170 from where we're standing to where that pin is.
Do I step on a 7-iron? I usually hit it about 165, or do I ease off or hit a 3/4 6-iron? I usually hit about 185.
I like that 6-iron.
Yep.
Here, a little par 3 tee here for you.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Left it out there just a little bit.
Oh, pretty good.
Oh,
That's
man.
totally fine. So you were talking about that, you know, getting back on that baseball team, kind of
Yes.
vindicating yourself a little bit. You know, how did that spark what the next 5-10 years would look like?
You know, I think getting cut that first year, you know, you look back, you know, during that period of time, it sucked. I was beating myself up. I was, I don't want to say I was depressed. I was pissed off because I knew I was a pretty decent baseball player. And, but I also realized I might not have been good enough that year.
Right.
Right. And so these are these lessons you learn in life. Everything happens for a reason. It's part of the process. All right. So,
Okay.
yeah.
This one's fun. So it's your little.
So I didn't know that I was back here. I thought I was going to be much shorter.
Yeah.
I think I'd go 56 right here.
I like that. Like that choice right there. All right.
All right. Let me try that.
Oh, that's okay.
Short.
You had the right idea. I think that one you can definitely putt.
Yeah, no doubt.
I see this falling to the water, if at all, if it's falling anywhere.
Me too. I'm thinking right edge. Just get it rolling.
Yeah.
Is that kind of how
I
you
do
see it?
see.
Stay up. Oh!
It's okay.
Not really.
Good roll.
But no, the older I get, man, the more I realize that everything works together.
Right. So what would you say is one of the most memorable things that you have carried on with you now into adulthood, now that like your late 30s, 40s, from your mom would be something that you carry with you?
You know, she used to say stuff like, wouldn't take anything from a journey. I think that's speaking to that everything works together, good or bad, it makes you who you are. And that's, you know, that's what you learn.
Third hole.
So this hole, I've played it a couple times.
Yeah.
This is a different one because if I drive the ball down there, right where I'm landing the ball, it's not real wide down there.
It is not very wide, no.
And if I hit a good drive, I'm not getting there in two anyway, especially on a day with a south wind like that, right?
And the tree too can become a bit of an issue if you get it too close.
I think I hit something safe down here,
Mm-hmm.
4-iron.
Yeah, I like that.
And then lay up to the left of the tree.
That
Play
means
it
a
as
par 5.
true
You're playing it, yeah.
3-shot hole, right?
Yes, sir. I'm really curious. The baseball journey.
Yep.
Sounds, I mean, playing professionally doesn't sound easy. When you ended up going to Mary Hardin Baylor, right? That's where you were at?
Yep.
What was that experience like? Just, you know, playing ball and putting your all into it and being surrounded by those professional athletes. I'm sure a bunch of the guys you played with, you know, made it big, made it to the big leagues, right?
Well, actually, no.
No?
Not at Mary Hardin Baylor. Mary Hardin Baylor is a really small private school in Belton, Texas, right outside of Temple, Texas, right? Small school. As a matter of fact, when I was there, so Temple High School had 2,200 kids. Mary Hardin Baylor probably had 2,400. So I went to a college that was the same size as the high school I went to.
Wow.
So it's small college, right? For the longest time, I was the only person to get drafted for like 20 years. First person to get drafted out of Mary Hardin Baylor for 20 years.
Wow.
There's since been a couple guys get drafted, but
What year was that?
1998.
All right.
98. All
All
right.
right, not a bad spot, Byron. This is pretty good. Now it's just navigating that tree out there.
Yeah, no joke, right?
What do you like there?
9-iron.
A 9-iron.
Usually hit a pitching wedge, but I feel a little breeze, man.
There is a bit of a breeze. I'm trying to like look at the trees up there.
I just don't want to snooker myself behind this tree. So whatever will land me just past the tree and sight line,
yeah, because
without going in the bunker.
How far do you hit the 9?
140.
You'll be okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Kind of the splitting the car path sign, the electric box.
Yep.
Over there. That's a good spot.
Oh, man.
It's okay. We'll,
Sit down, ball.
Oh, the cart path.
So probably hit the cart path in here.
Yeah, this is kind of where it ended up. Hopefully you brought an extra ball.
Brought a couple, yeah. All right. I'll play it like right there. All right, so right is trouble.
Yes.
We can agree on that, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna aim at that little mound. Back left of the hole.
I like that.
Try to commit to that and then just hit it because I have to hit this today. Yeah, that
She
ain't
left
it.
us. Yeah. All right, off we go.
That's bad golf, gentlemen. What the what, man?
That's a good roll.
Pick him. Finish that up. God dog.
All right. We've got a par 3 here. It's 165 yards, but as you can feel it, the wind's
Absolutely.
got a little
Right?
downwind, so that's 165 to the center. I'll shoot the flag for you, 167.
It's usually 7-iron, right?
Yeah,
Well, breeze, you think I should still hit the 7 or
no,
8-iron?
8-iron's definitely the move.
All right, I'm just gonna swing it. Let it have it, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Almost missed it.
It's kind of nice being handed the putter when you're on the tee box. So that time at Mary Hardin Baylor playing baseball, you got drafted in '98.
Yep.
What do those next few years look like?
A lot of bus trips,
Yeah,
right?
pre-NIL days.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, a lot of bus trips, man. So I left Mary Hardin Baylor in June of '98. I got drafted in the June draft, 19th round of the June '98 draft. And week and a half, couple weeks later, man, they put me on a plane to Orlando, Florida. I
It's a bit uphill.
think it's coming off, going back that way a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna aim around it right about you and try to get it uphill. Just a good little lag put up there. Go ball. Ugh. I'm not gonna overthink it. I think I had a decent line there a minute ago.
I still like it.
So now I'm just gonna aim right edge. Didn't hit it.
All right.
Mm.
We're walking on to hole number 5. It's a par 4, 417 yards. And as you can see, it's quite the dog leg right. I was gonna ask, I mean, you get to Orlando and then what?
So I get to Orlando and I get off the plane and there's a couple of guys sitting there because they flew in all the guys that they drafted.
Right.
And then they, we had to wait on a little bus to take us to Kissimmee, Florida. And I'm waiting there and there's a little Venezuelan kid named Johan Santana
Johan.
sitting there.
Yeah.
And Roy Oswalt sitting there and Brad Lidge sitting there. You know, all those guys, Johan probably made $200 million in his career.
He did. He made a lot of money. So I see you teed it up.
Yeah.
You like this? You like your big?
You know what? It's either gonna be that or a 3-wood. What do you think?
I like where your head's at.
Hey, if you're scared, get a dog, right?
Right? Exactly.
Yankee Doodle. Hold on, ball. I hope that found a trap.
It's yeah, we're at the beach.
La Playa.
Speaking of Venezuela, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
no
I
joke.
feel they got some beautiful beaches down there. Yeah.
No, so I get.
So Johan.
Yeah, I get there and there are I realized, because at Mary Hardin Baylor, I was kind of a big fish in a little pond, you know, and that's the thing that people can't properly understand about competitive athletics at the highest level. You're not competing against, you're not the best in your town or the best in your region or the best in your district, best in the state, best on your college team. You're competing against the best players in the world every single day for the top prize, which is 10, 15, 20, 30 million dollars a year. And until you do something like that, you have no idea what real competition is.
Right.
That's why I'm fascinated by boxers, Terrence Crawford, Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Steph Curry, you know, these guys that you're dominating a sport, particularly Tiger, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, for him is the time frame, right? How long he was able to dominate for,
Dude, and it's not like
and in the fashion that he did it.
it's not like he's 7'5" like this Victor Wembanyama dude, right?
Comes in and everyone's expecting
Yeah.
greatness, right?
There's a driving range in every city on earth, right?
Correct.
And so, you know, to be able to dominate a sport that everybody has access to, and you don't have some crazy, freakish physical advantage, it blows my mind. You know, same with the tennis guys. You know, these guys that, you know, dominate, Roger Federer's and Pete Sampras and who's the kid? I say kid, Joker,
Oh,
Djokovic,
yeah.
and Rafi Nadal, for these periods of time where they just dominate everybody, literally everybody in the world.
We're sitting at 170 to that flag, and that bunker is 145.
Play the 165, don't take any sand, just blade it out of there. Swing ball first, Chris. You on ball. Hot dog it. Oh no!
Where to go, bunker?
Yeah, bunker to bunker. Jeez. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get out. And then next, I'm gonna try not to get in here anymore. How about
I
that?
think that's a good idea.
That's a real good idea.
Go.
Oh no.
You're on. Here, I'll
So
take
bad.
the wedge.
Chris, you were talking about leaving a little bit of meat on the bone.
Oh, leaving it with meat on. Oh yeah.
We can both eat right here, man. All right.
A little more.
What the hell was that? We make a 12-footer to save bogey.
Yeah, there you go.
Whatever,
Stay
right?
on that bogey train.
Good night.
We're now on hole 6. It's a par 4, 416 yards. Obviously, we've got water here in the front. Shouldn't be an issue, but shouldn't is the opposite word. But that right side over there can get a little tricky, kind of falling over there. I'd really like to take that left tree line over there by the bunker.
I'm gonna go 3 wood. So I need to find a fairway, find a green, and then make a couple putts.
So what was it like playing with the likes of Johan Santana and all those guys? Obviously knowing what they ended up doing as they progressed through their careers. What was that like for you?
Yeah, so you have this moment, man, where, and I remember it like it was, literally like it was yesterday, and we're talking about 1980, what was it, 27 years ago?
Yeah, 98, yeah.
98, I remember it like it was yesterday. I get to the complex, and these guys are starting to, hey, they're issuing us, here are your game pants, here are your practice pants, here's your hats and all this stuff. And I'm walking, put my stuff in the locker, and guys are already out throwing bullpens and this type of stuff. And I'm looking at these guys throw, and man, they're warming up and they're throwing low 90s. just warming up. And man, that's about as hard as I could throw, right?
Yeah.
And so you have this feeling of, oh shit, you know, how did I get here? You realize you're just a horse in a stable, and there's a lot of people with the same amount of talent as you, a lot of people with more talent than you, and the only differentiator is going to be you know, consistency, command, guys that are fearless when they pitched. I was a pitcher, and it's different. You have this oh shit moment of I've never been in a situation this competitive.
Yeah, that must have been humbling.
Yeah.
Quite humbling.
Yeah.
Feels like like you mentioned earlier, you go your whole life being the best at each level, or at least being one of the best.
Yep.
And all of a sudden now you look around and everyone's pretty on par with where you're at.
Yeah, so you realize, so I was a really late bloomer.
Okay.
Right before my senior year of high school, graduated at 17. I'm practicing college baseball that next summer with college seniors that are 21, 22. I'm 17 years old, right? So I grew, and there was a period of time between the age of 19, 20, 21, where I went from throwing 82, 83 miles an hour to 92 in like 6 or 8 week period of time.
Wow. That's impressive.
So now I'm throwing the ball in low 90s, right?
Yeah.
I get down to Houston,
Uh-huh.
and these guys throwing 95, 96 like it's nothing. But you know, during that time, you find out who you are. And the cool part about it is you get to work and you look up. I ended up topping out 96 miles an hour, but I threw, and I competed a lot in that 91 to 94 range. So I was right in there and right, you know. Then you have this moment of, shoot, I'm good enough.
What's your 145 number? 9?
That's stepping on a 9
That's
or a
stepping on
smooth
it.
8.
Let's take that smooth 8. I prefer the smooth 8.
I'll take the smooth 8.
Even with his wind.
Oh my God, Chris.
All right.
I need a redo, dude. Anyway, I'll get off those minor league days, but man, it's a freak show down there.
I believe it. I mean, I'm sure
it's stuff you've never seen before.
Yeah, I'm sure it's changed a lot now.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell you the thing that messes you up, man. You see, you heard of 5-tool players?
5-tool players?
Have you ever heard that term?
No.
So a 5-tool player is like, it's like a 5-star quarterback.
Got it.
He has size, he has plus arm, he
Okay.
has, you know, decent speed.
Right.
So a 5-tool player is Josh Hamilton when he came through. He run, he had size, hit for power, hit for average, and a plus arm, right? So you see guys down there that are like 3-tool players.
Okay.
Throw 100 miles an hour, can't throw a strike.
They don't have that control.
Best curveball you've ever seen, but they can't break 85, right? So you see these guys that are, but it's an absolute freak show.
Huh.
You
Yeah,
see guys hit a ball 500 feet, but they can't hit a curveball, like Pedro Serrano or something, right?
Yeah.
And the guys that put it together are the guys you see on TV.
Which is so impressive. They make it look easy to the point where you feel like you could criticize them.
100%.
And it's just like, you have no idea.
Like I pitched against Miguel Cabrera, Albert Pujols, Alfonso Soriano, these guys, right? And then you see them again and they're on TV. Turn ball. Oh!
Great roll.
Thank you, sir.
Maybe not talking about the putt helps.
Right?
I feel like you got that real
Clearly.
close on that lag right there.
Clearly. This next hole is what, par 4 short?
Yeah, it's a shorter one. We're looking at par 4, 394 yards. The only real dangers on that left side, honestly. Like so you got 3 bunkers you can see, right? The green side, the fairway, and then the further right. If you're looking at that middle bunker, splitting that with your draw should be okay.
All right.
All right. What do you like?
I'm gonna go 3-wood again.
All right.
Only thing I can halfway seem to hit where I want to.
There you go.
It's been a humbling day, I can tell you.
Well, yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. Like, what's been the most humbling golf experience for you?
Wow. So I've had a bunch, because golf will humble you. Just when you think you're hitting it great, you know, you hit a great drive and then you chunk your second shot. But the most humbling experience I had in golf was, so my dad is a pretty good golfer, right? He had a buddy named Sam who used to live in Las Vegas. He still lives there. And he's a real good friend of my dad's. He used to come stay with us. My dad, mom and dad moved out to a golf course in Temple, Texas. So Sam used to come down and stay and play golf for 2 or 3 days and go back home to Las Vegas. And I have an older brother who's a pretty good golfer. My brother and I used to try to jump on my dad and Sam. And every year they would beat us because they were better. But right around 17, 18 years old, yeah, it flipped and we were better.
Did you need those experiences?
Yeah, well, we still had to beat those old boys. See if I can find a fairway and then we'll talk about it. Stay in here, ball. That's trouble.
She's in.
Anyway, we finally got to a point where we were beating those guys.
Really?
Yeah, we're on hole 15. We're scrambling. I think we're up 5 shots on hole going into 16. And then the wheels fell off.
So that was the humbling part right there.
Well, the humbling part is I had to hear about it.
Fair.
Right? So my brother and I were up, I want to say 5 or 6 strokes with 3 holes to go. And we're scrambling. So it's hard to really screw up a hole when you're scrambling, right?
Right.
Man, we must have quadrupled or triple bogeyed a hole. And we went from 5 or 6 up to like 3 up with 2 to go. And those old guys, they started laughing. We got our feelings hurt. Next hole, I think we tripled again. And we're all square going into 18. So we went from riding high, talking noise. We were finally getting to a point where we were going to beat them, because they beat us for like 4 or 5 years in a row every time Sam came to town. And I thought we had it in the bag. And we're all square going into 18. Sam hadn't hit a good shot all day, but he throws a dart the second shot on the 18th hole, and birdies it and beats us by a stroke.
It's been a while since this happened.
It's been a long time. It's been 30 years. You feel that though, don't you?
Yeah, but I also feel that it's so impressive. The recall that you have. And I listen to a lot of professional athletes, guys who played professionally, you know, different sports. They have this amazing recall where they can remember the specific play, the specific shot, the time, what it felt like, which I think is crazy, because I can't even remember what I ate for dinner last night. It's so cool seeing that. Like even you still have that recall.
Dude, you remember the ones that sting, and that one stung.
Fair, that's fair.
And I think you committed to memory, so you try to learn from it.
Right.
So you don't make that mistake again. But yeah, we were riding a little high, and it still stings. Because I think that might have been the last time we played him.
Is he still around?
He is. Yeah, Sam, he had some health issues recently, but he's still around. My dad's still around. We can definitely jump on him now. Hell, I'm 50 years old almost, right?
Yeah.
I'll be 49.
Yeah.
I am 49. I'll be 50 next year. But yeah, it stays with you.
Awesome.
Golf is one of those games though, man, you know?
It is.
That's another thing I like about it. My dad is 70, he'll be 75 years old in February. 3 weeks ago, I went and played in the tournament with him. Enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah, it's
right?
Perspective changes as you get older, right?
It does. I have a 19-year-old son. Caleb is his name, and I have a 4-year-old daughter. Hopefully when I'm 75, I'm still playing golf with them. And
yeah, shout out to the fam.
Heck yeah, man.
All right.
My wife, Lindsay, plays as well.
She does, right?
Yep. So anyway, golf's been good to us. Just like a 7-iron maybe.
Okay.
And miss the trap.
Yeah. You got room in there?
Yeah, I'll just kind of swing around a little bit and just punch it right out there.
All right.
Made it sound easy, didn't it?
You did. And you made it look
Thank you,
easy.
sir.
Good job. So do you find yourself playing golf? I know you said you only play golf twice a month, if at all, right? Do you
Right.
try to make that family time? Is that kind of...
Absolutely, man. Whenever they want to play, I'm out there trying to get it.
Okay.
My wife enjoys it. She works in a field where, you know, she works with a lot of people that like to play golf.
Really?
Yeah. She's in the wealth management, private wealth stuff, and there's
Yeah.
a lot of folks that have leisure time, and
Right.
it's a cool place to spend with, you know, 3-4 hours with somebody, getting to know them.
Right.
You can learn a lot about integrity too, watching people and the way they move on the golf course.
It's very true.
So it's yeah, temperament and judgment and all that stuff, man. It's an interesting game.
You're right. All right. Got to hit this third shot here. Deep breaths, Byron. So we have to the pin, we're looking at 132, and that's adjusted for slope. Wind's in our face. I mean, I take it we're playing this like 140. But even if you're short, front of the green, you're playing that 125 number.
Yep.
That's okay too. Whatever you feel comfy with.
I'm gonna go 9-9.
9-iron? All right.
Yep. I never saw it.
It's on that right side over there. There you go.
You know, I know just enough about the game of golf to sound informed.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. So what do you think here, Byron? What do you think? I mean, I feel like you want to have that wedge in your hand.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let me have it.
60?
No, 50.
50?
Something I can throw about halfway there.
All right.
Yeah. Everything's kind of sloping back to the left, right?
It is, it is.
All right, so I'm gonna try to throw it maybe 60% of the way there.
You might not need a putt.
Oh,
man.
man. Yes, sir.
Great job.
Thank you, sir.
We like that. We've got a par 5 here. It's not long, it's like 440, but it's got 2 fairways. So
Yeah.
you get to make a decision here. If you were to go back to that young golfer, Byron, right?
All
And
right.
you were caddying for him,
Okay.
what would you tell him about just
Golf life.
what would you tell him?
You know, it's funny. 19-year-old son Caleb, I mentioned him a minute ago, right?
Yeah,
I think I would tell the young Byron the same stuff I try to impress upon Caleb just about every day as a dad. I think in life, people put pressure on you if you let them. I think people are critical of the decisions you make. They're not invested in any of the decisions you make, but they want to criticize just people in general, right? I think it's just the nature of society, but people will doubt you, they'll criticize you. I have this, it's not a saying, it's almost like a mantra that I say to myself whenever I'm faced with criticism. It helps me reframe stuff. I just say, who the F are they? You know?
yeah,
And what do I mean by that? It's if somebody criticizes me, man, I don't like blah, blah, whatever, right? I just take a step back in my mind and I say, you know, who the heck is this person? Like, and just really objectively look at them and go, okay, they don't have great relationship with their wife. Their kids can't stand them. They're not the best business person, but they're giving me some advice about blank, right? And so when I reframe it, I'll just go, this is not a person who I really care about their opinion. So I let that type of stuff go. You know, if they're a successful business person with great relationships and stuff intact, that's constructive criticism. If they're a person who I wouldn't ask for advice from, I let it roll.
I think that's great advice to a young Byron.
Man,
I think that's,
right? I tell
Yeah.
it to my son, man, and he applies things in real time.
Yeah,
So when
yeah.
you tell him stuff, he takes it, he just puts it into action. I couldn't be any more proud of this guy.
All right, it's down. You're good.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
I made a little post on LinkedIn a couple weeks ago, man,
Yeah.
about, you know, somebody asked me, who was like the coolest person you met on the golf course?
Mm-hmm.
Barry Sanders.
You met him on the golf. You met Barry Sanders on the golf course
I played and sat on a cart for 5 hours
with him.
with Barry Sanders.
Well, let's talk about it. How was that? How did that even happen?
Yeah, exactly, right? I just moved back to Dallas. I got done playing baseball and moved to Dallas and took a job, right? So I just moved here and had an uncle that lived up here and a couple of friends. And they said, hey man, there's a golf tournament in Oklahoma City. And there was a lot of guys. It's like a black golfer. I mean, it was like all of the guys that were African-American guys that played golf, because there weren't very many. But hey, they're playing in Oklahoma City, and the tournament was called the Little Giant Tournament.
The Little Giant Tournament.
And there was a guy named Horace, who was a businessman in Oklahoma City, and he would bring all of these guys together, and he would host it. And the guy said, man, you ought to get in and go play in this tournament, Oklahoma City.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sweet. And so we go up there, and this guy named Horace, he had, call it 100 golfers at his house the night. So guys were driving in. He had a fish fry. He had barbecue. I mean, it was awesome. It was like a house party the night before this tournament that he threw, right? So I'm looking around, and I'm like, this is freaking cool, man.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
And so that night, we heard, Barry Sanders may be here in the field because he's a friend of Horace's. Same with John Starks.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, oh, shoot, like that John Starks and that Barry. Yeah, those guys. I said, all right, well, okay, cool. So the first day, and my uncle, we should talk about him one of these days. He's 68 years old now, but he was one of the best golfers I'd ever seen in my life. His name is Cookie. Anyway, so I'm at this tournament with Cookie and Horace and all these guys. And the first day, I shoot 81. My Uncle Cookie shoots 64. I shoot 81, which is still a good score for me, right?
That's
he beats me by 17 strokes.
Yeah.
So I get flighted in the B flight. Barry Sanders was there. He shot 83 the first day. He gets flighted in a B flight. The next day I show up to the course and the dadgum pairings are up and it says Byron and freaking Barry Sanders. I about lost my mind.
I would have lost my mind too.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was 2 years out. I think he retired in 99. So he was like 2 years out of the league.
Yeah.
And it's freaking Barry Sanders.
All right. So I actually don't encourage you to go for this.
What?
Are you feeling it?
Come on, man.
All right. Okay. The flag is 208. This wind's giving me like 225 at least.
4 iron. Uh-huh.
All right, all right.
No, that's a poke, man.
That's,
what, you suggest laying up? Or?
I suggest laying up. I really do.
All right, we'll lay up.
Yeah.
What do you think? Hit it how far?
Probably your 120.
All right. How about a little choke down pitching wedge? All right.
I'm very happy with that result.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. So you ended up hanging out with
I sat on
Barry,
the cart
of
5
all
hours,
people,
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
Here's the awesome part. We didn't talk about football one time.
Oh, I love that.
Not a question, he didn't mention it, I didn't bring it up. But dude, you talk about one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet on earth. Barry Sanders.
It's awesome.
I think that's
there's a bunker
wedge,
back
man.
there. Yeah, I feel like it's that same one.
Same pitching wedge?
Yep. Hold
All
on,
right,
let me get my shadow out of your way.
Oh, you're good. I'm gonna hit it and get out of here. Oh, no, 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 no.
Wow.
Man.
We have one ball left, and it's refusing to go away.
I get a drop from this.
Yeah, what do you like from here?
56.
All right.
All right. Oh, no. Oh, boy. No pressure right here. A little hard pan. Woo. All right, let's see. Yeah?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
All right, so let's see. 1, layup, 2, 3.
You're putting for
Just
5.
hit 4, putting for 5.
You gotta, yeah. I like it. And just watch your speed. Remember
It's
the
slightly downhill.
yeah. Just watch your speed here.
Not that far out, huh?
Yeah,
Jeez.
still a good roll.
Oh,
Good bogey. All right, so this is the 9th hole. It's a par 4. It's 378 yards. Dog leg right. You're gonna wanna kind of stay right of those bunkers on the left. All right, so I'll give you your driver here.
okay, cool.
There you go.
That will work. All right, I'm gonna hit this drive and then we're gonna finish a hole. That's short of the trap.
It's flirting with it, Byron.
Flirting
It's
with the
flirting.
trap, baby. I told you I was a dadgum
I
pro.
didn't know you were a goddamn pro.
Come on.
Prophylactic.
That too, man.
How you doing?
Huh? They want to know, don't they?
Yeah, they
They're
want
like, man, that looks like Michael Jordan out there, man.
Well, if you really want to know, I'm the pro because I had a course record for 64, and I had a hole in one for 40,000. So
Did you really?
Yep.
Give me some of that money, man. Huh? Who's the pro back there, huh? Hey, we're all pros at something, right?
Yeah,
Just
right.
not golf.
Yeah, just not golf. Just not golf. Not at all.
That's funny.
Yeah. What would you want people to remember about your journey, about who Byron Wilkerson is as a human being? Not the sales director,
Right.
not the plays two times a month golf with his wife and kids. Just who, like Byron Wilkerson as a human being. What do you want people to remember you as from every stage of life?
Dude, so one, I mentioned my mom earlier, right? She was an encourager, right? And I think whether you have a natural one in your life or somebody, you have a mentor or a pastor or somebody that just kind of speaks life into your situation, I think, did I encourage them? And then when I left them, when they left my presence, one, did I have an impact? Two, how did I make them feel? Right?
Right.
How did I make them feel? And I'm not talking about warm fuzzies. I'm talking about, was I present? Was I authentic? As I get older, these are the things that are important to me, man. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what you've done. How do you treat people? How do you treat vulnerable people? Are you a jerk to the server? Yeah, I got nothing for you.
Right.
And I'm just at a point in life where I just want real. I want to deal with real, authentic people, and I want to have an impact on people's lives. And that's my deal.
I appreciate that, Byron. It means a lot.
Here, Caddy.
We have 122 yards, Byron. 122. What do you got? What do you got in your hand?
Pitch and wedge.
All right.
And I'm just gonna hit it top shelf.
Yes, sir.
Try to get it up there, baby.
All right.
Oh man. Get up, ball. Get up, ball.
Is that a 60?
Should have been.
Should have been. Oh, man.
Woo!
What a way to end it. In the
Awesome.
sand. In the sand.
End it like it started.
End it
huh?
like it started, my friend.
Jeez.
Gleneagles Country Club, again, thank you for letting us out here. Really enjoy this property a lot. I caddied here a ton, so I have a deep appreciation for this club. Kind of getting me started as a physio. It means a lot. So thanks.
I get to call this place work, man.
Yeah.
It's almost
Yeah.
it's almost not fair, right?
Yeah.
What a great place.
I agree.
Yeah?
Yeah, really good, really good.
Good
There
enough,
you go.
huh?
You're putting. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Go ball. Woo!
Not bad at all, Byron.
Finish that up.
All right.
Woo! Dude.
Hey, thank you. Amazing.
Absolutely enjoyed it, man.
Love it. You
Enjoyed
guys,
it.
Byron is working on a really cool project. I'm gonna plug his social media in the description. Really check out what he's doing. A great human being. Please tune back in to On the Bag series. Country Club Physio here. Like and subscribe. See you guys.
Check it out.